Thank you, guys. Well, tonight we have a matchup of two very different teams in the Parkway Conference. We have Central Valley, one of the dominant teams, and we have an up-and-coming team in Chartiers Valley. When Chartiers Valley looks across the field, they see how they want to be in a few years, and they can learn a lot from their opponent tonight. There's a ton of excitement this week at Plum High School. Not only is the football team coming off a huge win last week versus Norwin, it's also homecoming, and at halftime, the 2014 homecoming queen will be crowned. So stick with us to see who the winner is. Guys, back up to you. Practice time. It's something in this lockout-shortened season it's been hard to come by in the NHL. This week, the Minnesota Wild found time for 3 full practices, something the team found very beneficial. Coach, your team was able to come back last week against Fox Chapel. You just had a great second quarter comeback right here. What do you say about your team's ability to just keep fighting back?
We just needed to settle down. We had a sloppy first quarter.
What can you say about your team's play in the red zone so far tonight?
Well, I think, first of all, both teams are playing extremely hard.
I'm Sarah Shvetnick for FoxSportsNorth.com. I'm here with Wild forward Devin Setaguchi. Devin, you guys had a 2-1 loss to Anaheim the other night. Probably not the result you want, but you really outplayed them for most of the game. What positives can you take from that game?
I think we can take our start. You know, the way we started the game and the way we played for the first 40 is obviously something you can take away from it. But
Jordan Whitehead, he committed to Pitt last week. We talked to you earlier in the day about how you feel like there's a weight lifted on his shoulder, off his shoulders. What can you say about him as a player? What kind of special player are we seeing right here?
I'm just glad he's wearing a Carolina blue jersey and a helmet. I can tell you that much.
That was a Central Valley marching band with the sweet sounds of Elvis. When we come back, we'll have homecoming here from Chartiers Valley. Xfinity High School Football Game of the Week is brought to you in part by today's hits, yesterday's favorites, today's Wish 99.7 with Chris and Chris in the morning, and $1,000 Thursdays. Welcome back to the Wish 99.7 halftime show. Behind me here, the Franklin Regional High School Band. The band, directed by Kevin Pollock, recently found out they'll be going to the 2016 Rose Bowl.
Let's go to Sarah. She's weathering the storm here at Penn Hills tonight. Sarah?
Thank you. Well, we're all weathering the storm down here, and I'm here with the Plum cheerleaders. This is the first time Plum's been in the playoffs since 2010.
Well, let's head back down to the sidelines, see what's happening down there as we check in with our own Sarah Servetnik. Sarah.
Thanks, guys. We have the Spirit Award tonight, and it goes to the hometown girls. They had a great Comcast cheer, and they've also helped cheer their team on this great second-half comeback. Ladies, let's hear it one more time. Thank you, guys. I'm here with Karen Fulmer Johnson, and she is a huge, huge West Mifflin fan, and she's been coming to games for how long now?
Since I was 14 years old.
14, and you guys, she has been cheering loudly. You can hear her from up there, and for that, she's going to be our Panera fan of the game. Here you go.
Very much.
Thank you.
Let's go, Zion!
Back up to you guys. Thanks, guys. I'm here with our Panera fan of the game, Quincy Townsell of Central Valley. Huge Central Valley fan. He said he hasn't missed a game this year or last year. He said he actually can't remember the last time he missed a Central Valley football game. What's your favorite part about coming out here on Friday nights?
To see Central Valley win.
Great first half. What can you say about your defense so far? They've really stopped this dominant Penn Hills running game.
You know, our defense is playing like this all year. You know, we're real excited to see these guys perform.
Coach, huge comeback win for you guys. What are some of the key adjustments you made in the second half there?
I think helped us, you know, find out what our true identity is now as a team, and you know, it's good that we're healthy now and we're starting to roll on all cylinders.
What is your identity? What would you say is your identity as a team?
We're a team with big forwards who has 4 strong lines who likes to get the puck in deep.
Hampton's had some pretty good stops on defense tonight. What do you feel like you need to adjustments you need to make in the second half to get by their defense?
Well, I think what we got to do is sustain blocks longer and have our backs hit the seams when they're there.
Sarah Servetnik is downstairs. She's with the coach of the Eagles, Mark Lohr. Sarah.
Thanks, guys. Coach, you never want to give one up right at the end of the period, but it was still a good period of hockey for you guys. What do you say in the locker room to keep your team positive?
Well, I think we got to focus on the first 16 and a half minutes. We played a good period.
Injuries to Danny Heatley and Matt Cullen and the acquisition of Jason Palmaville have forced Mike Yeo to mix up his lines. The practice time has given players time to develop chemistry with their new line mates.
The top line's trying to get a feel for each other, and then we have Coiler joining me and Clutter, and we want to get a good feel for each other.
Thank you, guys. Matt Morgan knows that anything can happen tonight after being part of that 1996 game. He said earlier this week that game shows rank doesn't matter. If his team is going to want to pull up the upset tonight, though, they're going to have to slow down Penn Hills' running game. Led by their quarterback, they're averaging almost 400 rushing yards a game. Morgan's defense has been good this year. To win tonight, they're going to have to be great. Coach, your first quarter, you guys played really well. What do you think was working so well in the first quarter there?
Well, we were just executing better than we did in the second quarter, and they made a couple adjustments and got off the ball.
Thank you, guys. Well, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and as you can see, the Franklin Regional Cheerleaders have pink pom-poms for breast cancer awareness. Also, tonight at Hampton High School, they'll be selling these T-shirts for $19 with